Hello my beautiful Taurus, Adrian Nelson here, and welcome to your reading for the rest of December 2023. Now, there's a lot of astrological energies that are happening at the moment, so I'm just going to get into those first. But before we do, as always, I'm going to use this beautiful Lemurian quartz to send Reiki healing energy from my heart to your heart. So if there's any area in your life where you are currently experiencing overwhelm, conflict, sadness, lack and limitation, whatever it is that you might be experiencing that feels very, very heavy and very, very overwhelming, I want you to place your hands on your heart, and I want you to take a nice deep breath in to receive the healing energy that I send you. And as you breathe out, having the willingness to let go of all that which is not for your highest good. All right. Now, let's first jump in with Mercury retrograde, which has initiated on December the 13th, which, there's a lot of crazy energies, my beautiful Taurus, that happened prior to that in any case. So it feels very impactful, very influential. You may have felt very tired. There were those solar flares that has taken place. If you don't know what a solar flare is, it's they happen a couple of times, but every like 11 years there's like this big solar flare that happens, where sort of like the sun, you can almost say like flip on its poles, and it really just sends this massive amounts of energy throughout the galaxy, and obviously it affects Earth as well. And because the sun is the giver of life, because if you think about it, without the sun, planets won't form, there won't be life as we know it. So when there's this big solar flares, it actually unlocks a lot of potential within our DNA that has been laying dormant there, probably within our consciousness for generations. So it is a very heavy period. And with that, you may actually find that, a lot of times you typically kind of like to stick to your beliefs and the things that you do and stuff like that. But, now would actually be a very good time to start looking at it, and you might actually find yourself, thinking about different things, how life is different, how you'd like things to be different. You may just find yourself sort of doing that. I don't know why I feel inclined to take this off my neck, but I do, so I'm going to. So you may just find that, that you might want to think of really feel inclined to look at things differently, and you are very, very much encouraged to actually do so, to see, does what you believe or the plans that you made for the future, does it still resonate with you, the way that, that you believe that it does resonate with you. You might find quite an increased sense of curiosity coming up in your life about the future, about how you're going to do things. And I'm going to encourage you to actually embrace that. All right. Because with this Mercury retrograde, it's all about refocusing your goals and your ambitions. It's even though people give Mercury retrograde such a bad reputation, for you specifically, for Taurus energy, wherever you have Taurus in your chart or you're dealing with a Taurus, this is really a time to actually achieve your ambitions, your dreams, your desires, or to refocus them, or to work on your discipline and things like that. You might find yourself being increasingly sort of like emotional at this particular point in time. And there is also building towards that full moon in Cancer, which is actually happening on December the 26th. And with all the other sort of astrological contributive energies that are happening at the moment, that are influencing you at the moment, Taurus, you may kind of find that this particular holiday season, it feels heavy. It feels very adventurous and very free, and then also very conflicting at the same time. It feels a little bit conflicting, actually, so just to let you know that is happening, and if you feel it, it is a normal thing to happen. There was that really, really powerful new moon in Sagittarius that took place on December the 12th with the 12-12 energy, which is a very, very powerful energy, which is all about endings. It's all about new beginnings. It's very, very powerful. And I'm going to encourage you to, anything in the past that needs to be considered, anything in the past that needs to be felt, whatever it is with the past that's coming up, I'm going to say ponder it, but try to not sort of like almost like don't get your fingers into it. You know what I mean? But do consider all possibilities. you may kind of find a very adventurous nature that is coming about for you, Taurus, at this particular point in time. And you may feel that you want to ditch all the comfort zones, and that's perfectly fine for you to feel that way. Now is the time for you to actually be adventurous. So if you have been living very marginally, very carefully, now is the time to kind of see things for what they are and have the willingness simultaneously to have a different experience of life. Okay? Let's see what we've got for you in the tarot, my beautiful Taurus. I want you to take these readings as they resonate. And I'd like to know where in the world we are connecting from. I'm in beautiful Cape Town in South Africa. Also, I just want to mention to you, Taurus, I took a couple of days off and I came back and, I saw in my PayPal account there were some payments that were made there for, 2024 predictive readings, which is really, really great. I still have some slots available for those. But if you do want to book a reading with me or one of my other services and you do pay via PayPal, please send me an email as well or send me a WhatsApp. My contact details are in the description, and let me know that you've done it, because I don't always check it, so I don't always see it. Speaking of WhatsApp, I started a WhatsApp group. It's a free group to join. It's a membership group where I just draw cards every day, or a card every day, and I channel a message every day. So if you want to join that, the link is literally on the top of the description over here. Just have a look at it. All right. And then also finally, I like to post sort of like zodiacal updates and everything that's going on at the moment, and just some guidance for you on my Facebook page as well as my Instagram. So whichever one resonates with you or both with you, you can join them via the links in the description. Okay. So there's one card that came out here for you, which is the Queen of Swords. And I'm just going to get you... Okay, there's no other cards coming out, so maybe I'll draw you another clarifying card, my Taurus. But you've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is really a time where you want to allow yourself to think. You want to allow yourself to ponder. You want to allow yourself to let's say there's a lot of ideas coming up in your mind. Don't say, I'm not going to think about it, I'm not going to consider it, I'm not going to do any of those things, because what if it's wrong, and what if I overthink and stuff like that. Now is actually a time that you want to open yourself to the thinking, that you want to consider different things. The universe, your guides, your guardians, your angels, your holy guardian angel, they are really, really speaking to you, my beautiful Taurus, especially in your dreams, especially when you are relaxed. You might find some crazy things happening around you. Your psychic ability, with that solar flares that are happening, might go way to the next level. And the thing to remember is that, if you feel a little bit sort of like disassociated from the world, if people seem a little bit crazy to you at the moment, the thing that you almost want to consider, and again, I speak about that on my Facebook page as well as on my Instagram page, is that with the solar flares that took place, remember 11 is a master number of new beginnings in numerology. Actually, it's a number of new beginnings. It's just that numerology sort of like defines it and describes it better. But or sort of like give a descriptive term to it. But you almost want to think like all of humanity is sort of getting a sort of like kind of like the psychic ability is being unlocked. All right. So if you are seeing that, the whole world is seeming a little bit crazy at the moment, know that it's normal. It's not you. You're not going insane. All right. So just know that you are not going insane. You are not going crazy. Right. I'm laughing, but it is a very, very important thing, because you can begin to feel, oh my goodness, am I actually losing the plot over here? All right. Let's get you some more energies here, my beautiful Taurus. Let's get you some more energies. I hope that you're doing well. If you haven't yet done so, I'd really appreciate you going ahead and liking this video. It helps my channel to grow. For all of you that are already supporting me, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. You've got the Knight of Cups. So there are definitely new energies coming in, possibly new love. I feel a sense of calm coming into your life across the board, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus. There's a real sense of calm coming in, and the Knight of Swords also there for you at the bottom of the deck. So this is a great time for you to contemplate new, to think about new, to be open to new, to, I'm almost going to say, to be more brave than you normally would be. So be braver than usual. All right. Be braver with your heart, be more open with your thoughts, be more open to contemplate different things that may come into your life. And if you do, it's like it's almost like if you want to imagine that new opportunities are at your door and they are knocking at your door. This is you opening the door and saying, "Oh, hi," and then the opportunity say, "Hey, I'm here to help you." And you say, "Okay, well, please do come inside." You kind of almost want to think it in that sort of way. Okay. So don't fear the energies that are happening at the moment, Taurus. You are definitely not going crazy, because there will be times when you might feel that you are going crazy. You might feel almost like sort of reckless at this particular point in time for you specifically, Taurus, or if you especially got strong Taurus in your chart. And I'm going to say at least be willing to contemplate new ideas and things coming up. Instead of just saying, no, can't do that, can't do it, can't do it. Okay? You might be very beautifully and happily surprised if you do. All right. So that's what I have, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that it helps. And I would see you back here very, very soon for your January 2024 reading. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you soon.